Hey there folks, and welcome to another episode of Harlequins News. My name's Mark and I'm here to bring you all the latest news, new releases and event info for this week. We have quite a few new exciting releases coming out this week, so without further ado, let's crack on with it. As usual, let's begin by looking at what's on this week at Harlequins, starting with Preston. As always, these events don't change from one week to the next, so please pause the video if you'd like to read all of the information displayed. Details for any of these events can be found on the website. So we have a couple of additional events this week at Harlequins Preston, starting off this Sunday with Warhammer Age of Sigmar one-day event. The start time is 10:30 AM, so please make sure you're there for 9:30 AM to get registered. The entry fee is £10, with top prizes being trophies and store credit. If you'd like to know more, please check the website. Also on Sunday we have a Magic the Gathering monthly modern tournament. The start time is 10 AM, so please make sure you're there for 11 AM to get registered. The entry fee is £15, however for prizes we have a new scaling prize support system. Instead of the usual flat £100 top prize, we'll be offering a minimum of £100 for top prize, but depending on the number of players that attend, we will up the top prize to £250 or even more. If you'd like to know more, then please check the website, and if you attend, please remember to bring a deck list with you. So that's all of the additional events this week for Harlequins Preston, but what's going on in Harlequins Blackpool? Well, here's what's going on this week as usual in Harlequins Blackpool. Again, these are regular events, so please pause the video if you would wish to read them all. And please check the website for more info. There are no additional events scheduled for Harlequins Blackpool this week, so please feel free to take advantage of that and come down and have a game in peace. After all, there's no table charge, so you can play at either store for free. With all that said, let's move on to the card game releases. Card games are nice and simple this week. There are no new releases. That said, we do have some upcoming card game info, so let's skip to that section. So for upcoming card game information, we have big news in the form of Magic the Gathering's next big release. War of the Spark is coming to our shelves soon, and it's looking to be a doozy. The unique feature of this set is that it's chock full of planeswalkers, and not just mythic quality ones, but in every rarity. War of the Spark is scheduled for a 3rd of May release, but as always we have pre-releases taking place on the 26th, 27th and 28th of April. Book your place in one of these pre-release events today. So that's the upcoming card game news done. Let's head over to the board game section of the news. So we have a number of new board game releases coming out this week, all of which I have mentioned in the upcoming sections of previous episodes. So I said this about our first release back in episode 21. Games Workshop have been bringing out a number of board and card games of late, and following hot on the heels of Warhammer Munchkin, very soon we'll have Warhammer Age of Sigmar, The Rise and Fall of Anvalor. Rise and Fall of Anvalor is a 1 to 4 player game that lasts up to an hour with each playthrough. In the game, you and your rivals compete to gather the most influence in Anvalor in order to dominate the budding city or cause its downfall. The player who secures the most influence at the end of the game wins. This game is finally out and it is looking like a great game for Harlequins price of £52. Next up we have a release that has, as usual for this publisher, been delayed up until now. This is what I said way back in episode 14. Next up is Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth from Fantasy Flight Games. This game for 1 to 5 players is a fully cooperative app-supported board game. Based on the well-known and beloved world of Tolkien, this game sees players taking part in a campaign to rid the world of Middle-earth of the evils of Sauron. This epic game will finally be available for Harlequins price of £81. Next up we have a release that folks have been waiting for even longer than the last entry. As I said way back in episode 12. On the horizon from Mantic Games we have Hellboy the board game. In collaboration with Dark Horse Comics, this stunningly beautiful game comes with a host of gorgeous miniatures that I for one would fight through the hordes of hell to get my hands on. This game will be lurking in the shadows very soon. This week in fact. Grab a copy for £67.50 at Harlequins price. Well, after all those games have finally come out for board gamers, my board game scopes are clear for a while, so I don't have any upcoming information. So let's head over to the miniatures section. Well, this is the last of the quiet weeks from Games Workshop, so enjoy it while you can. As always, I'll outline all that is coming out this week before telling you about what's coming up. So, all the following was mentioned on last week's episode and is released Saturday the 13th of April, i.e. tomorrow. For Warhammer 40,000 we have Chaos Space Marines, Vex Mechanitor, Archlord Discordant, £34 at Harlequins price. And then we have a couple of releases from Black Library. Requiem Infernal, £16 at Harlequins price. The Horus Heresy, Ruinstorm, £7 at Harlequins price. Warlords of Karak 8 Peaks, Omnibus, £13.50 at Harlequins price. Drakenfels, £8 at Harlequins price. Palace of Memories and Other Stories, Audio CD, £11 at Harlequins price. That wraps up everything from last week. So what's upcoming from GW for next week? Well, as always, I can't show pictures as Games Workshop do not like us advertising their products for them. So, as always, please go to the Warhammer Community's webpage for pictures. That being said, all the following are released Saturday the 20th of April. For Warhammer 40,000 we have Chaos Space Marines Dark Apostle, £19 at Harlequins price. Chaos Space Marine Master of Executions, £13.50 at Harlequins price. Chaos Space Marines Chaos Lord, £13.50 at Harlequins price. And then we have a number of Warhammer Age of Sigmar releases. They are Battletome Fire Slayers, £20 at Harlequins price. War Scroll Cards, Fire Slayers, £9 at Harlequins price. Fire Slayers Magmic Invocations, £17 at Harlequins price. Fire Slayers Magmic Battleforge, £19 at Harlequins price. Fire Slayers Dice Set, £11.50 at Harlequins price. And we have one release from Black Library, and that is Corgus Call, The Red Feast, £16 at Harlequins price. So as you can see, next week there is a lot coming out for Games Workshop, so prepare your bank accounts, it's gonna get ugly. However, before we finish, we have a few highly anticipated new releases for Infinity. The following are scheduled for release Monday the 15th of April. First off, we have Spiral Corps Army Pack. And great news, if you order this soon, then you'll get the limited edition Hatel Spec Ops model for free. Get this amazing value box set for £72 at Harlequins price. Next up, we have the next exciting chapter in the Infinity storyline, the Daedalus Fall Campaign Rulebook. Again, if you order this soon, you will get the limited edition Brawler Hacker absolutely free. Grab this epic next stage of the Infinity campaign plus miniature for £38 at Harlequins price. But that's not all. If you order both of these beautiful new Infinity releases ASAP, then you'll get a third model, the Sato Togen Mercenary Ninja limited edition exclusive model, absolutely free. That's £110 for everything on screen, which is amazing value. Please remember that all limited edition models are only available while stocks last. So there we go, we end on some exciting new releases for Infinity. But with that, let's head back to me. There you go then folks, that's you all caught up. Thank you very much for sticking with us until the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, why not consider throwing us a like? And while you're at it, why not consider subscribing to the channel so that you're always up to date with all of Harlequins news videos. With that being said though, I've been Mark, you've been wonderful, thank you very much for watching, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye folks.